honestly did. Like, they just, her and that told me, they was like, you doing it backwards. That's why you're an entrepreneur.
Mm-hmm.
All you need to do is take 4 tasks. 4. That's it. Execute. That's it. You done for the day. And I'm like, what you mean?
Okay.
No, I need to work. And they was like, no, because I was being unproductive.
What's going on, you guys? This is the Digital Empire Podcast by your host, yours truly, Chart Slayer. We in this thing, we in the building, and I got a special guest for you guys. You know, anything we talk about digital investing and entrepreneurship, and I have someone special who is in this. Like, I don't know if you guys can see the magnificent, like, you probably can't see from the camera, but I know in this one, if you guys see the magnificence that's right here, you guys will be able to know that we got someone special in this thing. We got Selena, she's the CEO, founder of Liquid Loud. Like, come on, how you feeling?
I feel good. I'm nervous, but I feel good. I feel good. This is my first ever podcast.
Yeah. I love it. Look, we gonna get you. Look, we gonna pop the cherry, get you in the door.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? We gonna look. Like, this is look, I like to be comfortable on my podcast. Okay. So if you a person that likes to, use some profanity, curse or whatever, that's cool. I don't have no issue with that.
I use a little too much,
Let's keep PG-13, but
heard.
You get what I'm saying? But like, let's tell the audience who is Selena. Like, tell us about yourself.
I'll be 38 on Sunday, guys.
Hey.
Aquarius, what's going on? Aquarius season. I got a twin sister, Serena. We're identical twins, and it's crazy because we're born and raised in Atlanta, Georgia. Grady babies, Bankhead, West Side, like for real. Y'all don't even know.
I'm a little bougie. I'm from North Side Hospital. I'm a little bougie. And happy birthday, by the way.
Y'all heard that? I'm sorry. Y'all heard North Side. I follow. They like what? Anyway, but yeah, North Side. Okay, y'all had a little money.
We got a little hood in this though. We got a little thugger. Okay.
Y'all got a little who the Migos?
That's really all it is.
The Migos, okay.
You get what I'm saying? We got
the
a little
Migos
something.
Brought the North Side out. I mean, nobody
they
really,
did.
We went to the South, the East, the West, or whatever. Nobody really messed with the North Side. I'm just gonna let y'all. I mean, y'all cool.
Hey fam, it's Chart Slayer here. Hopefully you guys are getting a lot of knowledge, and if you guys are getting value, make sure you click the like, comment, and subscribe button, and definitely hit the bell to get notified, because I want to make sure I drop exclusive updates every single day. And if you guys have any questions, definitely put them in the comments below and hashtag HeySlayer, and I'll most definitely get to them when I can. If you want to join my exclusive community where you get updates before anybody else does, quotes and etc., definitely text the word socials to 201-490-3822. Family, I want to see you win. Peace out. We got a lot of us out here.
It's a lot.
There's a lot of us out here.
It's a lot. Okay.
Okay, look. All right, so like, what does Selena do day to day? I want to know because on this podcast we talk about, like I said, anything digital investing, entrepreneurship, on those lines. And especially for me, I'm a trader and investor. Routine is important.
Yes.
Right. So like, what's your routine, especially with first, let's tell us what this is. I really want to know what this is about right here.
So these are my products. Okay. These are, we're going to say spiked. Okay. We're going to say spiked products, and we have infused. Okay. And a lot of people want to know what's the difference. So the difference is,
You good.
The difference is, I don't want to say alcohol. Y'all know what spike. Okay, well they're alcoholic, and then we have infused, which is Delta 8 THC. Okay, so I just got into the Delta 8, so we're just gonna talk about the alcohol first, because my background is in bartending. So I had 12 years experience on the bar, like straight. When I say straight bartending,
wow.
Like a lot of people had 9 to 5s. What's going on, everybody? A lot of people had 9 to 5s, and then bartending on the side. I was a full-time bartender. And
That's
people was like,
crazy.
you still bartend? I'm like, still at that job? Because I understood that it was money in bartending.
Right.
It's money in the restaurant industry. A lot of people don't know that. You know what I'm saying? So you can actually make a decent living. You can make 6 figures, guys, bartending. You know what I'm saying? You really can. So it just depends on the location. So while I was on the bar, a lot of people, they would say, I think you should sell your drinks. And I'm like, I don't know about that, So then I did it. I said, let me just, January 1, 2014, I said, I got to drink. Just do this. I got a drink, and I put it out there on Instagram, and it went. And it was called Mango Madness. That's the drink that y'all had.
That's the
yeah. So that's my
I'm
baby.
excited.
Yes.
I love it.
So again, it morphed into 9 flavors with that. And then I have gallons, 16 ounce and all this stuff. So it just, people kept saying, can you do this flavor? Can you do this flavor? I'm flavored out. We got 12 flavors. That's it.
Right. That's all you can do.
Yeah. So people's like, what else you got? This it. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, then again, in the pandemic, I was messing around, Liquid Loud, and they were saying, do we got something? And I'm like, no. I got cussed out a couple of times for it, not having nothing in it. So I said, let me just try it and see it. So I'm definitely, I'm experimenting with it, but for the most part, it's going good. I have good feedback from it. So
I love it. Yeah, I've tried it. Yeah. It's good. It hit different. I'm gonna tell everybody in here.
Yes.
It hit different.
It hit.
Okay.
Yes.
So if you guys want a little something, well, we got the link in the script. You know what I mean? But nah, for real. Like, so a person who was started off as a bartender, because I actually have a friend who's a bartender and makes his own drinks, and his is more. He does more infused, so it's good that you kind of got that good. You got a variety.
You need a variety because, like I said, I was stuck in the alcohol part, and so many people kept saying, "Do this," and I was like, "Let me just go ahead and try it one time." Just see, And at first, it was okay. I take feedback, and that's what I tell people. You need to listen to what your audience is telling you.
For sure.
If they say it's not strong enough, you need to find a way to make it strong.
Yeah.
If they say, it's not going to be too strong where it's going to knock you off your butt.
Right.
But at the same time, it's going to take
be able to taste
edge off. You can smell it.
You can. You like, that's definitely that loud right there.
Yeah. So your friend is in the right realm because, again, alcohol is it's a liability.
Right.
So with this is not, so yeah. So that's why we're leaning more towards, the infused. And also we can sell it online. ShopLiquidLoud.com, guys.
Ooh, like I said, link in the script. Okay. No, but all right, so we have some nice varieties here. So how do you balance your lifestyle, like your personal life and your business at the same time?
First of all, y'all not hearing what I'm saying. This is my very first year. Last year I walked away from the bar, so I don't have balance right now. I'm just being honest. I don't have balance.
Gotcha.
I wake up like, okay, I got to do X, Y, Z, and I'm a workaholic. And Nisha was telling me about it. She was like, girl, you got to take a break because growing up, my mom and daddy, all they did was work. So that's all I know. I didn't even take vacation until I got older. And I'm like, vacation? What is that? Why people keep going places? They like, that's what you do.
All right, so let's touch. I like that you said that. So do you think within your first year or so you should be working hard to get your business off the ground?
I thought I should. I honestly did. Like, they just, her and that told me, they was like, you doing it backwards. That's why you're an entrepreneur. All you need to do is take 4 tasks. 4. That's it. Execute. That's it. You done for the day. And I'm like, what you mean?
Okay.
No, I need to work. And they was like, no, because I was being unproductive.
Right. So working, you're doing busy work instead of like you were working in your business instead of on your business.
And that's what she was saying. So she was like, no, ma'am, that's not how it works. But again, I kept telling them, I just got into this digital space. I've been in the the product space.
Right. E-commerce, right.
Yeah, e-commerce. Then too, the e-commerce, I'm really teaching myself e-commerce. Like, I thought I was supposed to, put a website up and people buy.
Right. There's marketing involved.
Yeah.
For sure.
I did the marketing, but however, on you need apps. I didn't know that. So you need like push notification apps. You need email. What is that? Email. The email stuff.
Like the email marketing and all of that. Text message marketing.
Yeah. So I knew none of that. I'm like, why people not buying? So
the follow-ups. So how important is following up after?
Oh, it's crucial. It's crucial, so again, I'm learning. I'm doing YouTube. I'm watching stories. Like, I'm doing all I can to teach myself because I kind of I'm right there. You know,
like
what
you
I'm
can
saying?
taste it.
Yeah, I'm right
I
there.
definitely know that.
Yeah.
As a trader, right? Who's like when you start off trading, when you start off investing, you're new. Like the first couple years you're new, and then you get to that point when you like, I'm almost there to being profitable, consistent. Like that feeling where you're like, what's that one thing I need to do to get to that point? Like I feel like everybody goes through that in their business. You get what I'm saying? Like, so how has it been since you've started? Like how is the mental health been since you started?
I was depressed. First of all, when I first started, I had an e-commerce site before I have an e-commerce site now. So now I didn't know this, so this is it's a disclaimer. We were selling these things online.
Oh.
With the alcohol.
Oh.
Oh, we were bucking. Okay.
So please tell the audience, like, is that illegal or legal?
It's illegal.
It's illegal. All right.
And so we didn't know that. We just like, man, we making money. We did. And so I had a guy. He was like my mentor, but he wasn't. And so I was like, look, I made $10,000 last month, and I turned around and made $8,000. He was like, you better shut it down. And I was like, no, I don't want. He's like, it's illegal. They will make an example out of you. So he used to be an ex-cop, so he told me all of this stuff. I'm like, what? But I'm making money. He was like, they're going to come knock at your door. And the feds, because we were shipping.
Right.
It's going across state lines.
So what's the process, like, because it's illegal? So how do you become legal? Like, what's the process of becoming legal in this business?
It's a lot. First of all, you have to start making your own alcohol.
What do you mean, make your own alcohol?
Like I can't use, let's say Hennessy. I can't use Hennessy in these mixers.
Is it branding?
Yes. And if I do, so notice if you see me say something, I say cognac or I say whiskey, I'm not calling anything.
Right.
Because if you call it, that means you call it enough, you're shouting them out.
Right. And they can sue.
They sure can. So I tell people, and this is going to be in our class, guys, don't call these names. Like, you just say vodka, you say whiskey, but coming from the bar, I supposed to say, oh, you want Crown Apple, you want, because that's
vodka tonic, stuff like that.
It's considered upselling.
Right.
So somebody say, yeah, I want vodka tonic, what kind of vodka you want? If you want Grey Goose, it can be 8, but if you want Ciroc, it can be 10.
Right.
So it's different, but now I had to teach myself, as you say, unlearn to call the names. You can't call the names.
So I served in Papado, right? So I'm very familiar with this space. You know what I'm saying? So now we got the same lingo flowing,
That's
right? Upselling, down, like all that.
That's
so
right.
When it comes to selling this, like, how do you create your own? Let's talk about, like, I need all the game. How do you create your own alcohol?
So in my research, you have to go to a distillery. You got to decide what you want. Like, I know a guy right now, I'm talking to him in a little bit. I know a guy right now who's going through the process of doing his own vodka. It's called Cavallo Vodka. Because he reached out to me because we have the mixers. So what we did, we said, okay, well, we got these mixers. We can still sell them. So we sell the non-alcoholic on our site. And people can mix their own alcohol.
Oh, so the mixer. Okay, yeah, literally the mixers, right?
Yeah.
Right,
we, it's not going like we wanted to, because of course people want their stuff already mixed. People lazy,
of course,
which is fine. We got some of that too. I say, click link in our bio. Anyway,
facts. Yes. The description.
Yeah, of course. So it's like, he's gonna teach us the game. He was like, do y'all really want to do that? I don't know if I want to do it because it takes a lot of money. It takes a lot of time versus the infused.
Right.
The infused is. You ain't got to do too much.
So how would you sell if we can't do it online? Or do you have to get certified first to do it online? Like, how does it?
No. You have to have your own alcohol.
So you got, like, own name brand?
Yes.
So, like, do you have your own name brand?
I don't want it. Because it's a lot of work. I don't think I want to go in that aspect of it. Like, I'd rather say, hey, you have this bottle of whatever, vodka right here, and I'll send the mixers. Because it's easier for me. Like, I realize now that I'm on the other side of things, alcohol, it's a liability. You have to do so much to do it. And then say, like, you do have alcohol, that don't mean it's going to sell.
Right.
You know how many, go in the liquor store, you see all them brands.
Yes, OD. It's kind of overwhelming.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like, do I really want to do that? I don't think I want to do that.
Okay, so what we have here is already mixed.
Yes.
Okay, so when it comes, so you're just selling only mixers online. So if I were to say, hey, I want to get a drink from you, I have to go buy the alcohol myself.
No, it's ways.
Okay. We need the game. Like, what's this?
Listen, like I said, non-alcoholic online. However, I have a system in place where you can order your drinks and you can click the link in the bio. You know, so I don't want to say too much and get myself caught up.
Right.
However, you know, I figured out a way to go around that way. You know,
So there's a gray area.
it's a gray area. Because the thing is, right now, it's so much stuff going on in the world. They're not worried about what we got going on.
Right.
You got to worry about Corona and Omarion and whoever else they come up with. You know what I'm saying? And his cousins, basically. You know what I'm saying? So they too busy, you know. And then, too, CBD is booming. So I already had the name Liquid Loud. Well, why not incorporate CBD?
It only made sense.
And the, let me see, the investment and the time that I have to do, it takes stupid money. That's all.
Okay, so let's talk about investment, because this my lane right here. I'm all about investing. So what's the process of investing in these products? Let's talk about infused. If we were to do one bottle or however the amount to really know the measurements of actually getting it, not putting it together, but like getting it. Like, what's the process of, like, how do we do this?
So to do the infused, basically, I go, you know, get the stuff.
Right, stuff.
The stuff.
Right.
And then I normally get like maybe $300 worth. Not a lot. It's not a lot. I'm a little confused on the lingo because I'm not a smoker. So.
Right. No, you're good. You're good. You make them. No, it don't matter.
Yeah. So it's like, I was thinking of, okay, how can I do this? Because again, I'm a mixologist. So my thing is, it has to taste good. I don't want you to taste it. I just want you to feel it. That's my whole thing. Even when I was drinking, I don't want you to taste it. I want you to feel it. Because again, I don't like to taste the alcohol. I'm really not a drinker. That's what got me on this. So yeah. So my sister drinks.
So this was your way to go. So this is what you do.
Oh yeah, that's it. That's it right there. That's
cool.
I tell you, boy, that's because I just started doing this last year again. So like I said, I was depressed in the house. Like, man, again, I left the bar. So I'm used to being the center of attention. Oh, you know, doing this, getting the stuff. My little three still in here. I'm doing the stuff or whatever.
They see the value.
Yeah, they do. And so then I was like, you know, there got to be a way. Again, nobody's going to tell you how to make the stuff.
Right.
So I literally had to go back in my notebook and say, hey, I'm finna infuse these lemonades. I already got a recipe for a regular lemonade. Let me just try to see if I can infuse. So basically what I did, I mixed it in the sugar. I taught myself how to make infused sugar.
Infusion.
I taught myself.
That's game.
You ain't hear what I just.
Infused sugar. How do you make
how to make infused? Listen, I was at the house and I ain't have this before I had my little boo, my little. And I'm like, man, I gotta figure this thing out.
Infused sugar.
I taught myself how to make infused sugar.
Hey fam, it's Chart Slayer here. Hopefully you guys are getting a lot of knowledge, and if you guys are getting value, make sure you click the like, comment, and subscribe button, and definitely hit the bell to get notified, because I want to make sure I drop exclusive updates every single day. And if you guys have any questions, definitely put them in the comments below and hashtag HeySlayer, and I'll most definitely get to them when I can. If you want to join my exclusive community where you get updates before anybody else does, quotes and etc., definitely text the word socials to 201-490-3822. Family, I want to see you win. Peace out. So like, is this... Oh, that's
I ain't no telling
fire.
about your lady.
No, and like, is this like, are you like, is this on a granular level? Like,
it's time consuming. I tell you that.
Okay,
much.
so it is a tedious process to do this. So even if you're making this, so like, do you delegate these tasks to anybody?
No.
So you're doing this yourself. So let's get back to the routine. So like, what's your routine in making these?
I'm trying to figure. That's the thing. This whole entrepreneurship is just like, I'm here. So I'm teaching myself.
Right, you're present.
Everything, everything. Because again, I have a twin sister. Everybody say, you got a sister, My sister is holding the house down. Okay. So right now, I'm not paying any bills. She's holding it down. So therefore, I need to figure this out. She don't have time to help me figure this out.
So how does it? That's powerful. So she believes in the vision.
Of course.
So let's talk about support for a moment, right? Because a lot of people don't have support. And you do.
I do.
So how does that work?
Listen, I'm gonna tell you something. When I first started, again, I was on the bar and I told my mom, man, a lot of people keep telling me to sell these drinks. I think I'm gonna do it. Now my mama old school. She don't trust nobody. She don't do. So her way of thinking was like, no, you just need to get a job. Don't worry about that. And I'm like, oh, she talking about. That's me.
Yeah, but sometimes you got to do that.
So my sister, she was just like, she just sat back and watched. She said, try it.
Right.
Try it. And my daddy, he a hustler. So he's like, I believe in you, Pooh. Do it. That's how you talk.
I am done.
Yeah, so I was like, okay, bet. So I went to the dollar store, got some mason jars and went to the liquor store. I'm like, bet. I just had that one drink, that one Mango Madness. I was like, I'm just gonna sell the mess out of it. But then people, of course, kept saying you got different flavors. So again, back to the Mango Madness. I'm like, okay, bet. When sold it, I'm like, I made money. Like, that was,
right.
Man, your first time making money.
It's exciting.
For yourself.
Because that's like I always say this, and I can only, like I said, I only can relate to this in regards to trading. Like when you make your first withdrawal, that's like your belief check.
Yeah.
Right. So like in regards to entrepreneurship and business, when you get paid for your product, that's like your belief. It's like, okay, if I can sell one, that means I can sell more.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. So this I was like, okay, so I got something, and it's cool because again, I was very self-conscious on the bar because I didn't drink. So I was like, my stuff got to be better than anybody on this bar. So that's how I was. I'm like, man, you got a margarita. My margarita going to be better than yours. I never tasted my drinks on the bar. So when I first had my first customers, I was like, how y'all doing? Never said anything about, I just came out of, bartending school, whatever. And they was like, what you want? I said, margarita. The margarita. I came back, did the margarita, and then I walked off and I came back. How you like? Oh my God, this is the best margarita. I'm like, yeah, whatever. Did it again. And then words start getting around the bar. Go to her. That's all you need is one customer.
One, exactly. And then it's gonna...
Yeah, so that's how, same thing with the drinks. So I took what I learned from the bar and took it into my business. I tell people all the time how you carry yourself. Like people see me, sometimes they don't even know me. They know I got a twin and they know Liquor Loud. So I answer to Selena, twin, Liquor Loud. They like, Liquor Loud. You got some drinks on you? I do. Come to the car.
Yeah, absolutely.
No
Stay having it on you.
Okay, because y'all saw what I just did.
Oh, yeah. You were like, oh, yeah, I got some more in the car.
Yeah,
like, let me go ahead and grab some more.
Listen, so again, back to the Mango Madness. I got my first I sold it for $10. It was 16 ounces. I was like, $10. And then it's 20. What Neil say?
And yesterday's, look, today's prices is not, look. Yesterday's price is not today's, yo. I'm trying to tell you.
Y'all, listen. So that's what ended up happening. And I'm like, man. So I took that little money. I doubled that money so quick. And I was like, I'm going back. So I just started, doing it and building on that. So that's how I did it. And 8 years in, and I have a whole brand. And I'm like, man, I started.
That's crazy.
At the bar. But people don't understand. I'm like, when y'all in these businesses, whatever, I don't care what you do. You know what I'm saying? Take whatever you do for these companies and run it in your business. I
was just about to say that, like, how important is that? Like, because a lot of people are I'm just at work. It's just 9 to 5. It's just this. It's just that. Like, but like, how important is leveraging your job to create a business?
You better pay attention. You better take note. While you're there, you pay attention. You take note. Every bar I worked at, and it was a lot. Every bar I worked at, I'm like, I ain't doing that. Okay, when I start my business, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. Like, I would see the owners, and I'm like, you might want to say something to that customer. I ain't got to say nothing to them. This might be, all right. I won't be doing that. So it's stuff like that. And then it got to the point where the last bar I worked at, people didn't like the bar. They were coming strictly for me.
Right.
So I'm like, man, if I can get people to come to me, I ain't got to be in no bar.
That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? So once that clicked, I'm like, man.
Start giving business cards to everyone you meet at the bar.
The bar was my office. Are you serious?
I already know. That's what I would have did. I would have been like, hey,
this slick
you need some more.
I got fired. This slick I got fired. But I had drink. But he knew. It was just old girl. She was hating. She couldn't stand the fact that I had customers, clientele coming in. And then I'd be like, I'll be right back. And they be like, I know you got some drinks on you. So the keys, I know how many drinks I got. Don't play with me. And they'll leave the money in the cooler, and they'll have the key. And it was just a simple transaction. But again, people were hating. I had a hater. I had a couple of haters, but I kept it pushing. But at the end of the day, I left. And when I left, I was like, I ain't coming back. Y'all for real. Bet.
So I'm glad you said that. Like, because I recently just quit my job. So I worked. So I'll tell you a little bit myself. February before the shutdown happened, because the shutdown kind of happened like March.
Yep.
And so I quit my job in February, and I was working, part time at another job. And then pandemic happened. Right. So I technically quit my job. And recently, as of December, like early December, I quit I worked another job in July to December. So like 6 months I worked and then quit again. And my thought process was, I'm never working a job again. You know what I'm saying? So like, can you talk about like the mentality, like the type of mentality you need when quitting a job to continue? Because I know there's fears.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So like,
Again,
can we talk about
my
that?
post today, because it's crazy, because I always saw myself as an entrepreneur. I was just scared. It takes discipline. How you show up to work. I came to work every day. I came to work, not always on time, but I came to work. I showed up and I worked.
Showed up.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
I worked. When I say I worked, I ran that whole place, because a lot of people would think I know this your spot. And I was like, it's not my spot, but you had to act like you earned it. I had respect. Like when the guys came to me, because I worked at a car wash, and it was like a bar on the inside.
Right.
So when the guys came to me, they knew Selena was gonna handle whatever happened. The customers knew if I go to her, she's gonna handle it, versus being like, oh, whatever. I'm like, oh no, so what do you need? Okay, let me rectify this. Okay, such and such. Because again, you're printing in this industry that we're in, you're printing your money.
Absolutely.
And people didn't understand that. They like, oh, how she get all these clientele? I treat people how they want to be treated. Right. I treat people how I want to be treated. Therefore, when people coming to me, they like, man, she gonna get your drinks right. She gonna make sure you good. And I knew you were gonna tip me. And if you didn't, where my tip at?
So do you so when they purchase this, do they give tips when it comes to this? Like, do they sometimes?
I set it up now.
Oh, so this is a whole restaurant for real on the slip.
Listen,
okay, like you might as well just open a restaurant.
I don't want to. Because I like this whole mobile thing that's going. I don't want to be like stuck one place just yet. Okay. I want to be able to move. Like again, when I set up places, I like being mobile. You know, I was stuck. I see how the owners, they'll come to work and they have to sit there because they have to babysit their the workers. Right. They have to do all, so they have to be there in the office all day having people come to them. I don't want that. Right. So if I can go mobile, I can go mobile. And then I don't have the overhead, please. No.
Not the overhead. Yeah, expenses is crazy.
Yes. So expenses, that's what I'm saying. That mindset, you go in like you a boss. That's why I tell people I was a boss before I left. I carried myself. It's just about how you carry yourself. That mindset is, I'm going to make this money. It's crazy because people would come in. Again, we in the service industry. Right. How you ain't showing up and you taking cash money home. And you ain't showing up.
That's facts.
You crazy. I'm there every day.
That's facts.
Every day. I'm there all day. It was some girls, they'll be like, man, I'm ready to go. I ain't making no money. And two, it'll be slow. But in those slow times, that's when you get to know your customer. Right. That's really where you get to know your exactly where you get to know the guest, because you're able to take your time. Exactly. You're able to really carry conversations. That part. You're able to bring more of an experience than just service. So therefore, that's what I did. I'm like, shoot. So now when I didn't know, hey, what's going on? Now I know what's going on. Shoot, where your kids at? You ate today? Let me put your food in. We'll talk about that. Stuff like that. How your wife doing? Stuff like that. I knew people, whole family. This the bartender I was telling y'all about. Like, they come in introducing. That's dope. And I'm like, hey, how y'all doing? So it was good, so I keep that same energy because of what I realized. People was rocking with me. And ain't talking about just regular people. I done had celebrities, all these type of people. It was a lot of people coming in that spot. They rock with me because the same thing, I wasn't a groupie. That's another thing. Right. Can't nobody say they had me, Selena Shumaker. Right. No customers. And I tell these girls, y'all coming in here, y'all sleeping with these customers. I know all y'all business. They do be doing that. That's what I'm saying. Like, separate that. I forgot all about that. Come on, man. Separate that. So they would know, don't try her. She not the one. All about that. Yeah, I didn't. So you mean to tell me you gonna give me a big tip and I'm gonna sleep with you? Sir, keep it pushing and I will see you next time. I mean, there's definitely a phrase for that. It's definitely a word for that, for sure. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So, all right. So let's talk about this. Let's talk about investing in your business. Like, how important is investing in the knowledge? Like, because you said that,
okay, well, because it's different from investing in this.
Yeah.
But like you say, every single day you have to learn something new,
Mm-hmm.
technically, or teach yourself something. Like
Mm-hmm.
how often and how important is actually teaching yourself, like personal development wise, and
You gotta know what you're doing. Like like I said, I don't know what I'm doing right now, but that doesn't mean I'm not gonna know a couple weeks from now. Like I'm learning every single day. I'm on all these podcasts. Well, not podcasts. I'm looking at all these podcasts.
Right.
I'm looking at stories. I'm following pages who pretty much doing the same thing I'm doing. Just trying to see. I'm following big brands.
Right.
I'm reading. Like as you can see, brand. If I don't do nothing, I'm gonna brand.
Yeah, you're gonna brand. So, let's talk about this. Let's talk about marketing and brand too.
Okay.
Because we know how important it is to actually invest in yourself, but you learned it from someone else, right?
So it was a guy who used to come in the bar and it's crazy. His name was Toby, and he used to do flyers for like the clubs in Atlanta. So that's the thing. I watch my customers because the clientele that I was around, they were already millionaires. So I already saw myself there. I was just like, I just got to figure out how to get there.
Right.
So I'm talking to these people, and we're in an intimate setting. So I'm like, man, how I do this? Like simple. Like I'm thinking about doing this. What you think I should do? I asked because they were smarter than me. And so this one guy, he would always wear his shirts. He had his car wrapped. He had his shirt. Every time I saw him, I'm like, man. So when I thought about it, I said, I'm going to do the same thing. Because what you fail to realize, people see me in regular clothes. They're like, oh, yeah, this old girl. When they see me in my T-shirt and stuff, they're like, I knew you look familiar. You know what I'm saying? And then, again, you got some drinks on you.
Of course.
So again, it goes back, so I have to, since I'm mobile, I have to get my money when I can get it. Now, true enough, I did the barbershops and stuff. That's not for me. I tried it. I did it. That's not for me. I could pay somebody to do it, but I don't want to do it myself, because again, I see myself as a CEO. I'm not going in the barbershops. Ain't nothing wrong with it.
Right.
I don't want to do it.
So what does Selena do to market her business?
I go on Instagram heavy. And also, I send people free drink. Like I just told you, y'all can get some free drink. I don't mind giving out samples because I know I got a good product. Right. I don't mind. I'll give a free drink in a minute because I know you coming back. I know you coming back. Like I met up with a guy the other day. He said, "Oh man, that drink was so good. Passe, yeah, let me get 4 of them. I'm gonna buy them. I know you is. I mean, that was just free.
He said, "Yeah, I knew you were coming back." Like.
Exactly. So I'm so confident in myself, but I had to learn to be confident because when I first started, like the Mango Madness was cool, but again, I'm going up against people who's selling drinks for like $5.
Right.
And here I am with a $10 drink. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, man. So good thing. So I was at an Alba Festival, big festival. So a guy, he walked up to me. He was like, "I want some drinks." I said, "Okay, it's $10. $10, dude down there selling for $5." I wasn't finna argue with you.
Right.
I politely gave him his money back and took my drink out of his hand. And I was like, "You can go down the street." And my mom was like, "Selena, that was rude. That was rude." I said, "Mom, I'm done arguing with these people."
I agree.
That's when I realized you got this.
Right. That's a level of confidence.
Yeah. I was like, man, okay. So then dude circled back. And he was like, "Man, let me try your high ass drink." All right, $10. And he gave it to me. And he drank the drink. And he was my promoter for the rest of the night.
Dope.
No bullshit. He sat there and he was like, "Y'all gotta get these drinks. Y'all got." So again, I'm not one of those. I'm not a salesy. I don't know how to sell. However, I'm a talk. I pop shit. So,
you did a sales strategy though.
That's what people say.
That was a sales strategy. It's called FOMO. It's like fear of missing out. Right? Okay. That's what it's called. So like it's it's like if they don't have it, it makes them want it more. It's like saying, "Hey, don't walk over there. You're gonna walk over there."
Okay.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that's a sales strategy. Like you unintentionally did a sales tactic.
That's what people say. "Oh, you did sell to me." I said, I didn't care because at that point I felt like he was disrespecting me.
No, but that like sometimes like, but you killed him with kindness.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's also another way that you can like balance the, like some people would have been like, "Okay, go over there, move, get out of my face."
Follow.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but you were like, "Yeah, you can go over there."
And my mom was like, "I just can't believe old school you did that." I mean, I said, "Mom, I'm not arguing with these people." And this was I think my second time at the festival. So I'm like, I know, or like, I mean, when people taste the drink, not this one.
It's smack you.
Which one you want? I just want you to taste it. Go ahead, Markus. I want you to say because I want you to see what I'm saying.
What do I want?
Let me just break it down real quick. These 4. So I have the killer kiwi. Got the fresh fruit. Can you see that?
I see it. I was looking at it the whole time too. That might be the one I go. That might be the one I go with.
But this has cognac in it. It's like a raspberry. It's called Berry Blast. A lot of guys like this.
I do like brown. I'm a brown guy.
I'm saying brown, it go down.
Right.
I'm trying to tell you. Okay.
She got all these phrases.
I'm a smart ass. So again, that's that bar talk. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So we got the blue passion. It's like a passion fruit lemonade. It has rum in it. I think this one is the strawberry and it has rum in it. Strawberry sensation. So
I think you sold me on this one right here.
Okay.
That's the one
Let
right
me know.
there.
You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and
Berry Blast.
This is first time, y'all. Drink. Y'all listen.
Y'all seeing this live?
I need the
because I had the other one.
The mango.
Yeah. What did it have something in there?
Rum.
But this is gonna be the first one with the brown though.
I'm trying to tell you, it's going down on the brown. Let me know.
Ooh, this thing smacking. It hit you in waves.
I hit you.
It hit me in waves.
Let me turn this around so they can see you real quick. Hold on, because I need them to see you.
Ooh wee.
Exactly.
That thing hit you in waves, y'all. Like
somebody say, yes, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Listen, y'all. Y'all know what's up. Listen. Click the link in the bio. Y'all can purchase y'all's. We ship.
I got fire. I got some emojis over here for real. Like, no, when I tell you, this thing is smacking.
So again, you not finna pay $5 for that.
Yo, you want to taste? You want to taste this?
Come on over here one time. Get on over here.
Go ahead, come on. You need to taste this one right here.
I'm trying to tell you. Listen, he tasting it. His brother tasting it. Y'all, because I need to get y'all.
You got it. Go ahead and get everybody. Go ahead and get your this guy. He the one behind the camera, y'all.
Exactly. Don't drink too much because I need you to stay on that camera.
Facts. That thing smacking, boy. It's crazy. That thing is smacking.
That part. Oh my goodness. That part. I'm trying to tell you. So again.
That's crazy.
We're teaching people. I'm trying to tell you. Listen. That's why we're teaching people. We're teaching y'all. Listen. DM me if y'all want to learn because it's a lot of drink brands out here. But
I gotta cherish this one.
I'm telling you.
I'll kill it.
I know you would. Not after the pack.
I'm one of the ones that be like, oh, it tastes good.
Exactly.
Cool. It's a wrap. But I know me. I know I'm be like, oh, can I get another one? And then can I get another one? Can I get another one? I know me. I know how I am.
This one girl, she told me, what's in it? I was like, girl, a little juice and a little piece of.
It's some love.
I tossed a little side of crack. She's like, what? I said, nah.
Not a side of crack.
I said, no, jokes, guys, jokes,
I'm done.
But yeah, that's right. Listen.
This thing is smacking. They got a little something. I think it's because we ain't eating a minute too, though. Like, I had some light for real. Like, what did I eat today, y'all? Is it me or I forgot what I ate?
That one? Okay, let me show them.
Go ahead, do your thing. What did I eat
right
today?
here. Can y'all see? This is the berry blast right here. It's cognac in this one, but we have like 12 different flavors, guys. So, oh yes, can you see that? Can you zoom it in? This is the berry blast. This is like.
Alex, can you adjust that for me, brother?
Can you see it?
You might as well go ahead and let them see what the brand look like. You feel me? Like
y'all see that? I work hard on this little logo. Y'all gonna see this. Okay.
Look at the milkiness too. Look at that. Look at that. Ooh wee. Y'all see that logo? That's crazy.
Good. You see the little top? We say,
Very blessed with it. Okay.
Yes. Trying to tell you, I'm gonna put this right here for you.
Yeah, it's mine. It's for me.
Click the link in the bio, y'all. Y'all can purchase.
Smacking, boy.
They can't see me, but over here, click the link.
You know what?
Bio.
What I'm gonna do? I need you back on this podcast because I have a person in one of my mentees. He has an alcohol business, and I want both of y'all on here at the same time.
That's fine. I could bring a non-alcoholic mixer, sir. Let's.
Like I want like a little contest.
I don't care.
Like that would be lit. Like
I don't care. Bring it.
But I really want to know the difference. You get what I'm saying? Like to know because each person is different. Each person has their own style. I kind of want to know. Like you guys just show, okay, this like how you did here. This is it. This is what it is.
Yeah.
This is what I put. This is what the name. And I want to see the difference because his is smacking too.
That's fine.
And I want to know. It's just good. Like I just like drinking like different things. I just want to know what it's really tasting like.
See, say it Listen.
It's the best mixed drink I'd have never had.
Facts.
That thing slap for real.
No cap. Like, I just really want to know.
I know what I'm doing.
I just like drinking.
There's
honestly.
12 years experience in that bar. That's what people don't.
This love right here.
Yeah, that's what people don't understand.
This love right here, for real.
Yeah.
I don't know if he got that much experience though. You in the game longer than him.
Yeah, I have been.
He has like, I believe, like 4 or 5 years.
It's okay. It don't listen. I stand against. I have had friends on the bar, and our drinks are still good. You know what I'm saying? They be like, yeah, yours tastes better than mine. I be like, cause again, I had that extra push from when I'm not a drinker, so I have to go extra hard. You know, with my drinks, like make sure y'all. And two, I ain't stingy with no alcohol. I'm just gonna be.
This thing is smacking. Like I need you guys to literally click the bio in the description for sure. I mean the bio. Click the comment below.
Thank you.
You know what? I'm gonna see if my audience. Can we do a giveaway?
That's cool. Listen, I brought them. Just don't touch that. That's his.
Oh yeah. Like I want to do a giveaway for my peoples because I know people gonna comment on this video. Like I want to know if we can give one. We might give one bottle away for you guys. Comment the word loud in the comments.
Ooh, let's see.
Like even on here, y'all. Comment the word loud, right? And we gonna try to get. We gonna give y'all. Y'all gonna get a chance to get one of these bad boys right here. This will be fire.
Listen.
This will be good.
And then last year, I actually had the non-alcoholic mixers in the liquor store. You know, I had to go to the hood liquor store.
Right,
of course. Of
course.
They ain't doing all the regulations. But I was in there, and it would have went, but I had to be there to sell it. So, of course,
you're not the first person that said that. Like, it's...
Again,
because you don't have you're not Bacardi.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like,
so, again, I was there, and I was doing a non-alcoholic. So, people come in, they'll get the stuff, you know, and... I was like, hey, won't you try this? They like, what is it? I said, this is my drink brand. It's non-alcoholic. But since you got that cranberry, put that cranberry back. Get you some of this liquor loud. And I had samples. Like, again.
Right.
Sample, people.
That's facts.
So I sampled. And oh, man, it good. Where is it? So I was like, it's in this refrigerator right here. And so, it was a good feeling. I was like, man, I got my stuff in the store. But then when I went back, they was like, well, it went back. I said, well, y'all selling it? Well, y'all pushing? They was like, no. So, again, this a lesson learned, you know. So, again.
I would hire someone to be there.
Oh, I'm coming back.
I would definitely hire someone to be there.
So he told me he wanted me to come back, but again, I have to fit
you gotta be there. So how long do you have to be at a liquor store to sell something like this?
I was just there for probably like maybe 3 hours, you know, because it was like trying to get my brand out there. So you know, I'm starting from the bottom. You know, again, I don't have a lot. I don't have nobody for real. So I do, but I don't. I have support. You know, my mom. Oh, I'll help you put stickers, and I help you. But as far as like hiring and helping, you know, having somebody help me, no.
That's dope. This is dope. I like this a lot. I like the logo. I like the brand. I like the overall. Like this is cool. Yeah, I like this, and it tastes good.
And the dude was getting mad. He was like, man, you got it. I said, listen, man, it's a particular way. Because one thing about me, I'm going to put my money where my mouth is. If I want something done, I'm paying for it. Because I see it. And it's crazy because I tell the story all the time. We vend. So we were vending. And we had just like a little Walmart tent, you know, black. And so nobody could see us because we were in the area. Like, so everybody, this is everybody. Normally we're on the opposite side.
Of course.
So, but we was with everybody. So they kept passing us. I'm like, man. So when I looked at the drone picture, I'm like, I couldn't see us. So I was like, I'm gonna get us a tent. And my sister was like, she cheap. So I was like, man, she is. She knew I will not blow money, but I'm gonna invest.
But it's for exposure, though.
Yes.
You get what I'm saying? It's really investing for exposure.
Man, I paid $2,000 for a 10x10 tent. People's like, you crazy. Logo all on the tent.
Man, that's smart.
Yeah. So I went. I said, I ain't even tell her how much I spent for the tent. So pulled up the next day. I said, the tent here. She was like, how much you pay? I said, don't worry about all that. We ain't gonna get into the little details.
Right.
We went to the festival, sold out. I think we did 4,000 that day.
You didn't. That's profit. You are in the green, the blue, whatever you want to call it.
How did I do that? The tent. You know, so I told
branding is so important.
Listen,
y'all.
So again, I taught myself branding. I taught myself marketing. I taught myself all of this stuff. So people's like, how do you do it? I said, because I see stuff. Like I'm a creative and I'm a visionary. I see it. I just got to get from here to here. And I got to get through those steps. But a lot of people, they don't want to do the steps and they don't want to do the work.
Right.
So that's what they be like, how did you? I said, man, listen, I done took a lot of L's Y'all just ain't seen the L's. You know what I'm saying? But we've taken the L's, you know. And though I won't say losses, I say lessons.
Lessons,
you know?
right.
So I know what to do and what not to do. It's still there. I still take L's. But it's like, okay.
Every business takes L's to this day.
You know? So it's just like, you know, it's going to be a learning curve. So,
right. It's all about reducing. You can't control the L's. It's just about it's about managing the L's. You get what I'm saying?
Managing. That's a good word.
That's really where it's like trying to. A lot of people say, "Hey,
I felt that. You gotta feel it, honey. I'm game."
Nah, for sure. Like a lot of people always say, "Hey, you got to control your emotions." You can never control your emotions, but you can manage them.
You can.
You know what I'm saying? You could, when to say certain things. Like you could be soft spoken if you're always aggressive. You can be aggressive if you're always soft spoken. Like you can manage.
I'm learning that as well. Again, because I tell Nisha them, they like you so ghetto in West Side, and it's fine.
I mean, that's
fine,
part of the game.
I mean, that's me. But I tell them, I said, listen, because me and my sister are two total. Like again, we are twins. We are identical, but we are so separate because she was in corporate. I wasn't.
Right.
So therefore, I can say whatever that fly off my mouth.
Right.
And that's why you talking about you and these words. I always do that. I'm like, yeah, you like that, didn't you? Tip me right there. Make sure, show me some love. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Yeah.
But I feel like that also came from, the restaurant industry, the bartending, because I did the same thing.
Exactly.
And I still do it to this day. I'm like, yeah. Like when I was serving, I was like, man, how much should I tip you?
Enough. Let's do
you see that? You see that? Like you see that? You see that 22% right there? Yeah. Let's go and add another zero on top of that 22%. Right. But let's add a little 20 on there. Let's add another 100. All right, and I feel like it's that, like when you're in the restaurant industry, you got to have that hustling mentality.
You gotta.
You have to. There's no way, like you have to hustle to get your money, and I feel like that's great. I feel like every person should be in the restaurant industry.
I tell people that.
Yeah, one, to learn how to tip, but two, to learn that grind to get your, like you're there to get your money.
That's it.
And that's what you have to do as an entrepreneur. But you gotta have thick skin to be in the restaurant industry. There's no way.
Let me just plug myself again. I talk about that in our ebook, guys.
Like
how to be a boss behind the bar. Because I tell you, these girls, and that's why I was ready to get out of the industry, because I'm like, these young girls coming in. Yeah, okay, you got a fat ass. Yeah, you cute, bitch. Where my drink?
Right.
Okay, where's my food? Why is my food? Why is my food in the window while you sitting up here talking to your homegirl? Run me my plate.
Exactly.
Run me my food. You know what I'm saying?
We need. Man, you just spoke some truth on that one for real.
So again, even when I'm out vending, I might be talking to my sister as soon as I see a customer. Hey, how are you? What you need? What we got everything. What's up?
Right,
you know what I'm saying? You got to turn that off and on. You know, it's a time and a place for everything. So that goes back to like mindset. Like I would hang out every now and then. But my thing was, I'm coming home. I got to get on these drinks.
Nah, for sure.
Like I would literally work an 8-hour shift, come home, work another 8-hour shift. I wasn't sleeping. I wasn't doing that. But I knew I had, like my sister would be like, go to bed. Go to bed. And I'm like, no, I got go to bed. So again, I'm a workaholic and I work like crazy. Thank God I don't have no kids because I don't think I don't know how to,
to balance
I'm like,
that.
dang, I got to put them in the bed and what,
right.
So again, it's a lot to it, but dedication, persistence, your mentality, like you got to be focused. You got to be ready to grind. You going to have some late night. I did this for 8 years, like
nah, for sure.
8 years. Like people don't understand it. They like, man, I had stuff coming up and it was just like, I got to get this done. Like if I have a festival and a 2-day festival, that's like, man.
I'm staying up. I don't know about anybody else. If I got, it's like going to, I don't know. This is just me when it comes to the airport. If I'm traveling, I don't go to sleep. It's like a excitement, anxious, nervous, whatever the emotion. It's like the same feeling if you have an event going. You just got to make sure everything's on point. I gotta pack things correctly. Yeah. I gotta socks. Like I don't want to miss out on anything. Like it's the same thing. But you touched on something that was like very important.
What was it? Like
you gotta go home and start selling these. Like you gotta make these so they can actually be sold. So let me ask you a question. So how many of these bottles is good? Like you're satisfied with selling? Like how many bottles do you have to sell in a week to be like, you know what? We had a good week. Hey fam, it's Charsley here. Hopefully you guys are getting a lot of knowledge, and if you guys are getting value, make sure you click the like, comment, and subscribe button, and definitely hit the bell to get notified because I want to make sure I drop exclusive updates every single day. And if you guys have any questions, definitely put them in the comments below and hashtag HeySlayer, and I'll most definitely get to them when I can. If you want to join my exclusive community where you get updates before anybody else does, quotes and etc., definitely text the word socials to 201-490-3822. Family, I want to see you win. Peace out.
Now that depends, because that's where I'm at now. Remember, I told you, I was like, I'm trying to, because there's no festival season going on. I'm not in the barbershops. I'm not, so that's what I'm trying to figure out now. Again, a lot of people, we had to pull the site down, so they don't think we're selling the drinks. So it's not, now I'm starting over. So I'm like, people like, I ain't think you said, I said, I ain't never say I stopped selling it. However, we're on IG, we're on Facebook. They don't like that. They frown upon it. So it's like, how can I get myself out here? To let people know what I got going on. Again, people that know us, they know what's going on. But people who, let me just say, we are a nationwide brand. We ship. Let me tell you something. When I say we ship, we ship. So therefore, it's like word of mouth. Word of mouth. This is just really word of mouth. Yeah, it's word of mouth.
What about Facebook ads?
Can't run ads for alcohol. Cannot. That's why my ads are disabled, guys. My face, like my Instagram got shut down about 3 times. It's a lot.
Whoa.
It got shut down at 5,000 followers. It got shut down at 10,000. So that's why I have follow us, guys. Liquid Loud backup page.
Keep the following flowing. Okay.
So that's what it is.
So it's really for in your business. It's heavily about the language and the message.
That's why I tried to say spike, because you can't just say alcohol and liquor. You got to dress it up some. 21 and older, like you got to kind of dress it up. And I'm like, man, of all things, I had to get in something that was just.
What's crazy is when you're selling this, they know because you learned from it. You know what I'm saying? So they don't have to make the same mistakes that you made.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to tell people. Like, listen, it's all about the lingo. You know what's going on. I tell people like now they're like, is it CBD? I'm like, do y'all see me mention some CBD? Like, read between the lines, y'all. Please. Right. Again, we selling it online, but legally we have to say CBD. But if I'm not on Instagram promoting CBD and health products, again, it's healthy for you, but we lit. Right. Liquid Loud is a lit brand. You know what I'm saying? So therefore, you're going to get the same benefits, but you're going to get lifted too. We say lifted.
What about parties?
Oh, parties, yeah.
Like, this would be popping during an event.
That's what I'm trying to get to now. Again, I'm learning. So I went from, because a lot of people want us to still bartend at parties. We do that too, but it's just like sometimes, this is me. I like doing the drinks because it's easier. I can make them at the house, clean up, whatever, sell them. My sister likes to go do the parties, the mobile bartending parties. It's a lot of work to me. You got to set up the bar. You got to set up the alcohol. It's too much work for me. I can sell a couple of these and make the same amount as I'm doing bartending. Right, exactly. It just make sense. But again, I don't mind doing it. So what I have started doing was saying, hey, I have these drinks. I know you have a free bar, but we have these pre-mixed drinks. Can we bring them? Can we sell them? They say, yeah. Wow. So even though they have an open bar, they still want them drinks. Wow. And that's very powerful because you have free alcohol and you still willing to pay for my stuff. I'll take it.
So you just go to lounges? No?
I haven't done that yet because, again, I need to get my stuff right.
There's still like kinks or whatever that.
Yeah. So, again, I'm researching everything. Again, I couldn't do all of that stuff because I was working. Right. So now that I'm not working, I have time to research and, see what I can do. But again, like I had a guy who I was supposed to meet up with. Again, people, they talk. Right. Yeah, I want you to have your drink such and such, such. I call him out on it. Hey, can we meet up? Oh, well, the other owner said XYZ. Like, I'm like, that's cool. I just keep it to myself. It's not a problem. I don't mind. I've been told no so many times. Like, I don't care. Where you go? I've been told no so many times. I'm just like, and my sister like, you so persistent. I would be mad. I'm like, I ain't get mad. I just, okay, no, well, what about a maybe? Right. So it's just like, you can tell me no all day. Okay, well, I'm going to come back and figure some stuff out.
That's dope.
Can't nobody do nothing to tell me no. So I'm like, no, okay, well, I'll come back and see. Because at the end of the day, you going to see me.
Exactly. I mean, clearly, branding is everywhere.
You will see me. And that's what I told him. When I left, he was like, you'll be back. I'll never come back. I might come back to eat. You know what I'm saying? I'll never
come back to eat for sure.
I'll never come back and work for you.
If the food is smacking, yeah, absolutely.
I will never come back and work for you ever. You know what I'm saying?
I just can't see myself like, you just have people who just not built for it.
Oh, my sister told me that. She said, I'm not built for this. She said, I'll be your support. I'll do whatever you need, but I don't want to do. She said, matter of fact, I would have been folded.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm just like, shoot, that's cool. Well, I always been a rebel too. You got to have some kind of
You got to have thick skin in this business. You have to. There's no way.
Because people they going to talk about you. They going to do all type of stuff. But then, like today, it's a couple of people I haven't talked to in years. Oh, I saw your post. Mm-hmm. Okay. I know you did.
I know.
So again, they think, oh, she about to blow up. Oh, let me say something to her. You know how they go.
Yep.
So it's cool. I keep Kiki, thank you, and keep it pushing. But I still got these drinks though. You know what I'm saying? You can buy.
You can go ahead and get some.
Exactly.
Facts. Absolutely.
So, again, it's like you just gotta keep that mental that everything is gonna come together. Because I told my sister today, I said we right there. I said I feel it. We right there. It's just we need traction. Once we get traction. We in there.
It's really traffic at this point.
Yeah.
It's really, and that's with any business.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's with anything. So before we close it, I want to ask you one last question for everyone that's listening, everyone that's watching, because we got like 8 different things going on right now. Like, what advice do you have for someone who's starting a business like yourself? The type of business that you're making right now.
It's not gonna happen overnight. I mean, your family will start out supporting you, but them strangers, that's where the money is.
Absolutely.
The money is in strangers. Like, don't be scared to go up and say, hey, and be confident. Be confident. Because if you don't know what you're talking about, if you don't feel confident in what you got going on, they're going to look at you like, I don't want that.
Man, that's
I don't
crazy.
want it. So be confident, be consistent, be persistent, and just do it. Stay down. You got to stay down.
That's crazy. That's great. Y'all heard it from the best. Y'all heard it from the best. Like I said, we in this building. This is the Digital Empire Podcast, y'all, where we talk about digital investments and entrepreneurship. And we are here, Instagram Live. What's up to both of y'all?
Right. They on here.
To both of y'all. You guys already know we are here in the building, and I appreciate you guys for tuning in, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Peace out, y'all.
All right. Good job.
Nice.
Thank y'all for tuning in.
Oh, man, absolutely. Let's go ahead and get... Man, what's wrong with me? Like, please.
They look loud.
Please. Like, I was... Assume it's this, y'all. Like, but where can they find you? Where can they find you?
On all social media platforms, Liquid Loud Mixers. Okay, Liquid Loud Mixers. If you want to order, just click the link in the bio, the link tree.
Absolutely.
Okay?
Absolutely.
Everything.
I'm telling y'all, the link is gonna be in the description.
That's
okay.
Right. It is.
That's the the description. Okay, that's gonna be on the t-shirt.
Yeah, it will be.
No cap. All right, y'all. We appreciate you. We'll see you guys in the next video.
All right, peace.